In this episode, we do what we always do. Lucas interviews that place for teens, and the director of Parks and Recreation tells us about the city's upcoming boom booms and other activities planned that week. As always, thanks for listening.
Welcome to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast with Lucas and Kimberlee.
Hey, look, here we are again.
Here it is, another episode. We are in episode number 4 now. That means we've stumbled our way through 3 of them, and we've decided to do it again. How you doing?
Good.
I hope everybody out there is doing good, having a great week. In this episode, I interviewed the Place for Teens. It is a teen center for teens in the area. I know now that they're out of school, they may have a little less friends that they're hanging around. They may not have
bored or something.
Yeah, they may not have those teachers or those counselors that they're talking to. So I thought it'd be important to let the community know about the resource available to them. So we'll talk about that and see that interview in the middle there. And towards the end, we have an announcement from Taylor, the Brunswick Parks and Recs director, who is going to tell us about Freedom Celebration Week, the week of 4th of July. They have a lot of festivities planned. I had a conversation with Councilwoman Christy Piper, and she said that she is excited that the city is starting to plan events again. You know, obviously with the pandemic, there was some shutdown and stuff. So
Right.
We're going to hear about that.
Great.
And
That is good news.
yeah, let's dig into some of the posts from the week. Sunday at the Farm. I know you went there this weekend.
I did. I volunteered Sunday at the Farm. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a really good time. It was a great turnout. The weather was beautiful, and we all had a great time. They are raffling off 3 benches. So I was there selling tickets, and maybe we'll do something later in the summer where if you buy $20 or more, you get a pie in the face or something. You know,
They still raffling off benches if you go next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to give away 1 bench every 6 weeks.
Okay.
So all the way into October.
All right.
So there's always that opportunity to do that. And they also give away a little something every week just for coming. You get a ticket. And last week, I think, was movie tickets to Regal Cinema. So if you're a business and you would like to donate something for the giveaway, just see them Sunday at the Farm Facebook page. And if you're a vendor, they're always looking for more vendors. There's plenty of room out there. It's only $10 a week.
All right. There was a post about Blizzard lids. I go and get Blizzards all the time, and I've never had a positive message on my Blizzard.
You know what? My daughter works there for 4 years, and I've never had a positive message on my Blizzard. But I think it was really amazing. It was a great thing to do. And Natalie and Randy, the owners, are just so plugged into the community, and we really appreciate all that they do. But maybe, look for your message, your special message on your next Blizzard lid.
Whoever's writing
Good job.
writing messages, it's really nice. Something nice thing you're doing. What else we got?
We have, we were talking about flags a while ago and some of the tattered ones around town and stuff like that. So plans are being made for Saturday, tomorrow, June 17th. The VFW and American Legion, Brunswick Police and Fire, city officials, et cetera, will be having a retire ceremony, I think, for flags. But you have to drop them off, I think, early, maybe.
Yeah, I know it starts at 6 p.m. They have asking people to arrive at 5:30 if you want to bring your own flag. But I know all those organizations are getting together to make it a memorable event. If you've never been to a flag retirement, it's pretty good to see.
Yeah, if you can't get up there early, just bring it on the 17th. Again, that's at 5:30. They're asking. It's a 6 o'clock start. It's St. Ambrose, and that's to bring your flags up that need to be retired.
Maybe St. Ambrose will film it and put it on their channel.
Oh, yeah,
They
maybe.
sometimes do that. Discount Drug Mart drama. Not the one on Pearl.
No?
Not the one on 303.
Wait, we only have a few more options here.
This is the new one that is over on 130th and 303 that they plan on building but haven't built yet because it was in Hinckley. They got approval to be annexed into Brunswick, which I haven't really seen before. You know, Brunswick Hills frequently loses properties to
Yes, we
Brunswick. Residents decide for whatever reason to leave the hills and come to Brunswick, but I have not really heard of Hinckley losing property to Brunswick. But in this case, Discount Drug Mart was offered an abatement. That's a discount on taxes. So they switched over to Brunswick. Hinckley Township trustees unanimously voted to file an appeal with the Medina County Commissioners. The Medina County Commissioners are the ones who approve that to begin with. The petition was granted, so we'll see what happens, whether or not Discount Drug Mart will be a Brunswick business, a Hinckley business, or no business at all.
We'll find out what it identifies as, right?
We got T&M Lanes, the bowling alley, formerly known as Dick Hoover's, is remodeling. Again. So I don't know if you've been there recently, but they cleaned it up a little bit. They're doing it again. They're putting down some new carpeting. Looks like installing some new seating.
Yeah, and I saw she replied on the post that they're going to do the bathrooms. They're going to do that, and they hope to have everything done by fall. Don't wait till fall to go see it. Go check them out this summer. Great activity to do with the kids. So keep them going so they can keep making those improvements and remain a staple in the community. I think we're really lucky to have them. So
it appears Brunswick will enact a similar distracted driving law that the state recently passed. You can be pulled over for distracted driving under state law. Brunswick is trying to do the same thing. I think one of the reasons why they make a state law also a city ordinance is so that when they write the ticket, you go to mayor's court in Brunswick instead of going to the Medina Municipal Court. And
so we get more money? Is that
more
what
of
you're
those
saying?
fines.
More of the revenue,
stay with the city.
Got it.
Yeah. So, I think the distracted driving law is a good thing. Put down the phones.
Right.
Put down the apple fritters.
Never.
Just wait till you get home. Just wait till you get home. The Brunswick Rec Center has been undergoing a remodel project. The fitness center, basketball gym, pool area, and locker rooms have all been repainted and had all their air ducts cleaned. There's still more scheduled to be completed throughout the building. Look for that. I think they're doing the best they can with the facilities that they have available to them.
They're trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw Strongsville's building splash pads.
They are. Strongsville's building 2 splash pads with nothing but water jets. That's it. No frills, no nothing.
Yeah.
And you want to guess how much those cost? Because I got the inside scoop on that.
$200,000?
Yeah. Double that. $500,000.
$500,000.
$500,000 for 2 splash pads with just jets coming out of the ground. So
I guess if we want to go to a splash pad, we just jump in a car and go to Strongsville, use theirs.
Right.
They're going to check IDs at the door? No?
I don't know. They might. You never know.
Let's see. Open employment positions in the city of Brunswick. There's another podcast out there that Carl DeForest does with the Bat TV. If you haven't checked us out, we are on Bat TV, channel 1021 on Spectrum and 21 on Breezeline, or you can watch us on YouTube, of course. But during that episode, he talked about some open positions in the city of Brunswick. So I thought I'd just throw that out there, give them a little helping hand from one podcast to another. They're looking for a part-time administrative assistant to the law director, some certified silver sneaker instructors at the rec center, lifeguards. A lot of places are looking for lifeguards, both the rec center and neighborhood pools. You see that going on all over the place. And aerobic instructors. So you can check out the City of Brunswick website if you are interested in any of those positions. Anything else for the post this week?
Oh, gosh. Let me see. Not really a post, but I want to do a couple shout outs.
Yeah.
I went to the Human Being for like the 3rd time in the last week, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know who hires them, those young ladies. And I think there may be one young man in there, but they're phenomenal. Their personalities are amazing, and they are so patient and kind, and just personalities that you don't find often. And I just wanted to give them a shout out. Again, Human Being on 303, across the street from Giant Eagle there, or next to that other coffee place.
I've gone there a couple times, and I don't know what to order.
Right.
So I just say, give me something, give me an iced coffee that, you like or something. And they put together something pretty good every time. Yeah.
Their menu is very deceiving because they can pretty much make you anything. They made me mango strawberry smoothie.
Oh, wow.
And then I got that like 3 times. And then I said, I want to try something different. So today was strawberry banana. But their personalities are just great. The girl is very engaging and very kind. And I just wanted to make sure that we recognize them. And we don't always get the best service. And we hear about it when we don't get the best service, but we don't hear about it when we get good service enough, at least. So
that sounds like a call. If you've had great service somewhere, we want to hear about it. Visit BrunswickGroupTherapy.com, click on the microphone in the bottom, give your shout out to your favorite business. And right now we are going to break, and I'm going to interview that place for teens when we come back. What can you expect from the You Know You're From Brunswick Gift Facebook group? You know, it's your typical social media community group. People rave about the places and products they love. People leave restaurant reviews and seek out landscaper recommendations. People rant about other people. I'm not going to lie, it can be a hot flippin' mess sometimes. But other times you're scrolling through and whatever, boom, you find some random heart-tugging post where you see the good inside Brunswick, Ohio residents. You see a community supporting and coming together to help someone in need, and you get proud of living in this community. Then you scroll some more and you find something so ridiculous it's time to log off the internet for the day. But, you know, either way, you're coming back tomorrow for more. All right, I'm with Stacy at the Place for Teens here in the plaza across from the middle school. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for having me today.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for coming out.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about that Place for Teens? I feel like not a whole lot of people in the community know about what you have available.
Sure, I'd love to. I think we're beginning to be one of the best or little-known secrets, best things out there, that not a lot of people know. I hear that often. So that Place for Teens came about just before COVID. We are a faith-based, not faith-forced youth center, working with 12th through 6th graders, run by Youth for Christ. And Youth for Christ has been around in Brunswick for 30, 40 years, operating a program called Campus Life. And so our Campus Life staff was getting together to talk over the programs for 2019, and we had this opportunity of this space that came available. And I just asked them, I said, hey guys, what could we do if we had 3,500 square foot of space dedicated to meeting the needs of teens?
Sure. I actually attended Campus Life in 7th grade at Old Mill Village Clubhouse after school. We went over there. We just gathered with friends. Sometimes there was pizza. Sometimes there wasn't pizza. I was just kind of like hanging out and spending time with your friends. The person that was in charge at the time, I still remember his name, Roger. Just a really cool guy to talk to. It was a lot of fun. So tell me a little bit about how you use this space for the community, because it's a lot different from just a clubhouse.
Yeah, so we took that concept of just kind of having a space for teens to, hang out and meet with adults, and we said, well, what if we made it more than just one night a week and we had our own space to do it instead of borrowing other spaces like you said we were doing then? So, our goal here is just to demonstrate love. We look to provide a safe, judgment-free space for all teens and preteens to just kind of be themselves, have fun, stay off the streets, connect with each other and an adult mentor who can just kind of challenge them to think critically about matters of life and faith. They're in a critical time in life in that middle school, high school years where a lot of stuff's going on. And, unfortunately, in the time when we probably need to be talking to our parents most, that's exactly when we shut it down.
Yeah, with with some of the things that go on at the middle school over the last couple of years, I think that's a really nice option for the teens. Being right across the street from the middle school makes it pretty accessible during the school year. What offerings do you have outside of the school year?
So outside of the school year, we shift into a summer schedule. So we offer different types of activities. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, we kind of keep to our after school hours that we keep during the school year, but we shift then to specific activities instead of just a drop-in type environment. So we've got things like just this week we did some tie-dyeing. We've got our wrench and ride program that we've done for a couple of years now where students come in. You can see we've got some bikes over there. They get to pick a bike out. We teach them skills on how to fix up that bike. And then we fix it up with them and for them, and then they get to take it and keep it, it's theirs. They can ride around on it. We've got dodgeball. a Lego robotics program. So we've got some spike primes where we work with students and teach them some of those coding skills, and they put them in little competitions on what my robot can do versus your robot, and just build up those types of things. And we've also got we'll go work with some of the other area businesses, like we're going to take them to the skate station.
Very
one
cool.
day we'll be over at NEO Extreme Sports to do some gaga ball and jelly ball. And then we've got cooking skills. There's lots of stuff going on. Hikes, and we're going to go do a service project in July over at the police station, where we're going to actually wash some police vehicles. That'll be our third year in a row doing that, and pick up some trash around City Hall.
Mm-hmm.
So lots of activities going around to keep them off the couch and from getting crusty over the summer.
Yeah, getting some interaction and outside is very important. I know how being tied to your phone can be an issue or something that people watch out for. Is this all free, or some of it cost? How do you fund?
Yeah, so we are funded by the community. We don't ever want a cost to be something that keeps a kid from making good decisions.
Sure.
So we try to make everything that we do here at a free to minimal charge. This summer, we did institute a $5 or $6 per event registration fee. And it'll help defer some of the costs, but really it was more to get that investment in what we've said we're going to do, because we open up our registration in May. And when you're signing up for stuff in July and August, sometimes you forget that you've done it. But if you have a little bit of an investment in it, then
it seals
tends,
the commitment.
Yeah, it seals that commitment and helps the with the follow through. So that was why we did that. I will say we're seeing the results of what we were hoping to do. Our mentors are here to meet with teens right where they're at, listen, encourage them, during that most confusing time in their adolescent life. At a time, like I said before, when they need their parents most, but they probably stop listening to them at that point. And, we try to come alongside them, offer parents some peace of mind, knowing that their child has someone else that they can talk to. And, when the really tough stuff of life comes up.
Yeah.
So, from the beginning of this past school year, I would say we saw a dramatic increase. We doubled our attendance at the after school program. And you can't do that without experiencing some challenges. So, as far as support, we truly need the community support to continue to meet the needs that we're seeing. It's great that the kids are learning that we're here. So we're working to keep up that, with that demand.
Sure. How can our listeners, both the parents and teens, find out more information or reach out to that place for teens?
Yeah, great question. So you can go to our website. It is thatplace4teens.com. And we've got a couple of pages in there, but you can look at the Get Involved page. It's going to show you all the different ways that you can get involved. We run on volunteers. And commitments from the community. So I'm going to challenge our community. If you are out there and you have ever considered sponsoring a child in another country, I'd like to ask you to sponsor a child locally. We figured out it costs us approximately $50 a student per month to operate and be able to run the programs and offer the food and support and things like that we do to the kids in the community. So you can reach out and do that type of a thing right on our website. We've got secure links through PayPal. We are a registered 501c3. So I just ask you to, consider doing that. And if you're a business out there, well, we'd love to have some business partnerships too. Maybe you can sponsor 5 or 10 kids. And give back to the local community here and just support it. It's amazing to see what is happening through community partnerships in this space.
Right.
We're really pleased and humbled to be a part of what we see happening here. So
that's great. I like everything I've heard. I hope the community does hear that call for action and comes and supports the Place for Teens. So what is one of the big events you have coming up soon?
So soon, as far as support, we've got our first fundraiser that we're going to finally be doing. And it's going to be an online auction. We've got some great baskets that have been put together. We're going to open that auction up through a platform called Give Butter. I'll post it on our Facebook page and a link to it. It'll also be linked on our website, but we'll open that up on July 9th. And it'll be a silent auction, well, I guess not so silent if you're online and seeing how it goes, but it should be kind of fun to see how that works out. And then in the fall, we are looking to do some August or September. We're going to probably do a couple of Sunday open houses to just kind of invite the community to come out and see the space, see what we do, learn about who we are, ask questions that you may have and see how you can get involved that way. So look for those things to be posted.
Great. I want to thank you for speaking with me today, for serving the community in such a way that our teens need, and I wish you best of success.
Thank you.
Thanks, Stacy.
Hey, as much as we'd like to hear our own voices, we really want to hear from you. So go to brunswickgrouptherapy.com and find that microphone button and leave us a message. We really do want to hear from you. Have a great day, everybody. See you soon.
Hello, Brunswick residents. Have you ever thought about launching your own podcast? Just like Lucas and Kimberlee, and I'm excited to help you launch your podcast from the comfort of your own home or office for personal or for business, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. My name is Zebulon Thomas, and I'm the host of the Podcast in the Rough. Get inside my private podcast community mastermind group on Facebook. Inside this group, you get access to this amazing community of other like-minded people launching their podcast, stay-at-home mom or dads, business owners, and entrepreneurs. Visit thepodcastintherough.com/learn. That is thepodcastintherough.com/learn.
So yeah, I've really enjoyed that interview. I like how they use that space. I really like what they're doing for the community, and I thought it'll be a great interview.
That's an amazing resource to have in the community. It really is something neat. I hope people start checking it out.
Definitely. And I think we've done enough food interviews from the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure something else out. I think we're going to talk to Roger from Houndstown. That'll be one of our future ones, and ways to calm the pets during fireworks and stuff like that.
Good idea. There's a couple places I want to reach out to, but if there's any businesses in the community that would like to come onto our show, we're looking for any brick and mortar business right now in the city of Brunswick that has something to tell the community.
Right.
Check out brunswickgrouptherapy.com, click on contact, or reach out to me or Kimberlee on our social media pages.
You know what else would be fun? We could do a live podcast from a location.
Oh,
wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
So if anybody out there wants to have us at their establishment.
Yeah, it'd be like a Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
That's when we do this.
Yeah, usually. Yep.
Yep.
If Lucas can't make it, that's okay. I'm available.
What do we got? Upcoming events to talk about. We got
There's a lot.
Yeah. We got the last few days. Oh, and we also have to let them hear about Taylor, not Taylor Swift. Taylor, director of Brunswick Parks and Rec, has the message about the 4th of July events.
Oh, yeah. That's coming up too. So
Freedom Celebration.
Just put up with us for another minute or two, and then you'll hear from Taylor. And but for right now, we want to remind you about the community garage sales wrapping up. You can just go to Brunswick Community Garage Sale event page and find a list. There's almost 50, I think, houses, at least 50, plus a development or two that's having them that's not listed. So if you're looking for some good deals, Saturday would probably be the best day because they want to get rid of all that stuff.
Well, I think trash day the following week, not delayed, might also be a great day for some sweet deals.
Exactly.
What do we got? We got St. Ambrose Festival.
That
June
time
22nd,
already.
25th.
Wow.
It does seem like it's earlier this year. Is it earlier this year?
I don't think so. I think that's their normal. It just seems like it comes up so fast right after school's out.
It's a good time.
Kick off the summer kind of is what they do. So that's the 22nd through the 25th. And look on, you're from Brunswick page, and we'll have information about tickets and how much the rides are, because those are always big questions and stuff like that. So, and we'll have a link to their page for special events, all the bands that are playing. They have some amazing bands that perform up there. So,
we did have a couple posts asking what happened to Old Fashioned Days and Summer Celebration. Is it coming back or not? I think there's some confusion. Both those events were volunteer ran, volunteer funded. through a fund that they created. They just stopped doing it. The city had no part of.
Yeah, city doesn't have anything to do with it. It was volunteers. So I attended one of the meetings when they were trying to regroup, and it was right before COVID. And I don't think people realize how many volunteers it takes to pull off something like that, an event like that. Like, just look at St. Ambrose and the amount of people that volunteer their time. And then there's expenses associated with that. You've got to pay for the rides to come in and, you know, have insurance, liability insurance, which could be astronomical. So I don't know. Maybe they'll bring it back. I would love to see something more, I guess, community oriented. Like when I go to a festival like that, I don't want to be approached to redo my bathtub or something like that, or windows or anything. So I would love to see the scouts involved and businesses involved and stuff like that. So, but it's a lot of work.
I do have a bathtub guy if you're looking.
Do you have?
I do have a bathtub guy. Hey, flea market at Heritage Farm Saturday, the 24th. So that's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Just doing some more events over there.
So you can take your leftover stuff from the garage sale this weekend and take it up there. You still got some good stuff, right?
Yeah. What else we got?
What else we got?
Let's do the Taylor message.
Let's talk to Taylor.
Yeah, I like that.
You like that?
All right, we're going to
Taylor talk.
Director of Brunswick Parks and Recs, to tell you about the Freedom Celebration the week of 4th of July.
Good morning, Brunswick. This is Taylor Petkovsek, Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Brunswick, here to share with you some of our Freedom Celebration events that we have planned for you this year. Monday, July 3rd, there will be a concert on the lawn at the Brunswick Recreation Center. Start time 7 p.m., featuring Funkology. Immediately following the concert will be the fireworks show at dusk. Brunswick Rec Center parking lot is the perfect place to see those fireworks. They are shot off right at the Brunswick High School. So I hope you come out and join us for that event. Wednesday, July 5th, family movie night on the lawn. That is also at the Recreation Center. 8 p.m. start time, featuring the movie The Sandlot. If you haven't seen it, you got to see it. That event is sponsored by the Brunswick Police Department. They have this gigantic movie screen, and that's going to be a fun night. So bring your blankets or your lawn chairs and come out and join us for a movie night under the stars. And then Saturday, July 8th and Sunday, July 9th, the Lewis and Clark Circus will be in town. The circus will be held between the Brunswick High School and Brunswick Rec Center in that parking lot. Show times, Saturday, July 8th, 4:30 p.m. and 7 p.m., and Sunday, July 9th, 2 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. You can get your tickets for that at lewisandclarktickets.com. Hope to see everybody out for a few special family events, some family fun, freedom celebration activities. If you have any questions about any of those, you can find my contact information on the City of Brunswick website. Take care.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
There's a lot going on. They've done good putting that schedule together. So hopefully everyone's going to check that out.
Thanks, Taylor.
Yeah. Thank you. What else? What do we need?
Well, we didn't talk about the car cruise.
I know.
I don't know what's going on.
What can we talk about?
I mean, it's definitely still going on this Saturday.
We do have the name of a good bail bondsman. Should anyone need it, just reach out to Lucas or myself. We'll help you with that. Good lawyer, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a bail bondsman. I don't know. Who knows what's going on with that? There's so many rumors going around. We don't know. Yeah. So I guess
we're just
stay tuned.
Stay quiet for this one.
Yeah.
Too much. I think that's it. Other than I feel like we're talking to ourselves sometimes. I mean, I watch the counts. I see we're getting lots and lots of views and listens, but we're not getting a whole lot of feedback. I hope that you reach out to us and just tell us you like the show. Tell us you don't like the show.
Tell us something.
Tell us something.
You like it, tell us what you like about it. If you don't like it, tell us what you don't like about it. If there's something you want to hear us talk about or people that we need to interview, just reach out
Yeah.
so we're not alone.
BrunswickGroupTherapy.com. Click on the microphone in the bottom right.
Yeah.
Record a message. Review the message. It gives you the option to review so you don't sound like a crazy person or something. And hit send. We want to hear from you. And that's it for episode 4.
That's it. We're out of here. We want to hear from you. Call us. We're lonely.
Bye. As always, I want to thank you for checking out the Brunswick Group Therapy podcast and for supporting local Brunswick area businesses. If you enjoyed your time, please check us out online at BrunswickGroupTherapy.com, where you can continue the conversation with a voice message that may be featured on future podcast episodes or posts. You can also follow us on our Brunswick Group Therapy social media pages on both YouTube and Facebook. If you own or manage an area business and would like to be featured in an upcoming Brunswick Group Therapy podcast, please reach out to Kimberlee or I through any of our social media pages. We are passionate about supporting local, and it's the reason for this podcast.
Thank you for joining us for another therapy session. A reminder that the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the participants and do not represent any business, group, employer, or organization. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only.